Good afternoon, teacher. We will be talking about the Indian condor. My idea which are the Indian condor in danger of extinction. The Indian condor holds a prominent place in our Peruvian culture, considered an emblematic treasure for our nation. This majestic bird, dwelling in the imposing Andes mountain range, symbolizes not only the grandeur of natural but also symbolic and a spirit aspect rooted in our traditions. Historically, the Andean condor has faced threats such as habitat loss, poisoning, and hunting. Human activities, including lead poisons from ingesting spent lead ammunition, have been a cause for concern. Additionally, collisions with power lines and wind turbines have posed risks to these large birds. Conservation efforts have been implemented to address this challenge, including habitat protection, captive breeding programs, and education initiatives to reduce conflict between humans and wildlife. The second idea, the weight and wingspan of the Indian condors can vary. The weight and wingspan of the Indian condors can vary due to factors such as age, sex, and environmental conditions. Here are some details. Age. Younger individuals typically have smaller wingspans and less weight compared to adults. As they grow and mature, both their weight and wingspan tend to increase. Sex. And some bird species, males may be slightly larger than females, but the difference might not be a pronounced. A closer examination of sexual characteristics is needed to determine an individual's sex. Environment conditions. The availability of food and habitat conditions can influence to develop and size of condors. Variations in diet and habitat quality can impact their health and consequently their size. Genetics. Genetics variability can also contribute to difference in range and wingspan. Individual variations within the population are normal and result from genetics diversity. Idea number 3. The Andean condors play a crucial role in maintaining ecosystems and cleaning to contributing to habitat held by feeding or carrier or their animals and their nutrition or diet. Here's how their diet contribution to these ecologic processes: carrion removal, preventing disease spread, nutrient cycling, maintain ecosystems balance, reducing odor and attractants, cultural and symbolic value, and summary, the Indian condors diet of feelings on diet animals help maintain ecosystems, clean linens, prevents the spread of deserts, recycles nutrients, and contributes to the overall health and balance of its habitat. This scavenging behavior is essential for the functionality of the Indian ecosystems and highlights the interconnect of species within it. Now, the student Santiago Garcia will continue the presentations. Thank you so much and have a good day.
Good afternoon, teacher. I will talk about my ideas, which are characteristics of the Andean condor habitat and why the condor is in danger of extinction. Characteristics of the Andean condor. The Andean condor is a species of bird of prey that live in South America, mostly in the Andes mountain range. Their characteristics are it has an impressive sight. The Andean condor is one of the largest flying birds in the world. They have a wingspan of up to 3 meters per head and neck. The Andean condor has a featherless and a neck, which helps prevent the buildup of mere scrap when feeding on carrion. A strong beak and powerful claws. Its beak is strong and curved, adapted to tear the flesh of dead animals. In addition, it has a strong claws that they use to climb to meat while feeding. Longevity. These condors have a long life expectancy, reaches 15 years in captivity. In the wild, life expectancy is often shorter due to factors such as competition, food, uh, food ability, and other natural hazards. And habitat. Next page. The Andean condor live in mountainous regions of South America. Is found mainly in the Andes from Venezuela to Chile and Argentina. Mountainous areas. The Andean condor prefers mountainous habitats, especially areas with cliff and rocks formation where it can nest and rest. It can be found from low elevation to altitude rates than 5,000 meters above sea level. Varied habitats. Although primarily associated with mountains habitats, the Andean condor can also explore low altitude areas in the search of food. It can fly long distances in search of carrion and feed in the variety of habitats, including valleys, moors, and plateaus. Why is the Andean condor in danger of extinction? The Andean condor faces various threats that have contributed to this vulnerability. Illegal hunting. Although direct hunting of condors is not a major threat, illegal hunting of wild animals in general can have negative effects on condor population. Additionally, some people hunt condors for their feathers or other body parts, which further aggravates the situation. Habitat loss. Habitat degradation and loss due to human expansion, agriculture, and urbanization can reduce these areas. A belief for condors to forage and, and nest. Accidental poisoning. Condors can ingesting lead for lead shot left in the carcasses of hunters' animals. Lead poisoning is a serious problem that can affect the health and reproduction of condors. The student Sotelo will continue with the presentation.
Good afternoon, teacher. I'm going to talk about the lifespan of the Andean condor, what will happen if the Andean condor become extinct, and how we help the Andean condor not become extinct. The lifespan of the Andean condor. On average, an Andean condor can live between 15 and 17 years in captivity while in the wild, life expectancy tends to be shorter due to threats they face here and some consideration. In captivity, condors bred in captivity often have a longer life expectancy than those in the wild. In captivity, they are provided with constant care and feeding and protected from many of the threats the world faces in the wild. In the wild, in the wild, Andean condors might face threats such as persecution by humans, lead poisoning from consumed lead, contaminated carrion, habitat loss, and collision with power lines. The factor can reduce the average lifespan in the wild. Reproduction. Andean condors have a relatively low reproduction rate. They only raise one chick at a time, and incubation and rearing period is long. This means that population replenishment in the wild may be slow. It is important to know that in conservation efforts for Andean condors, captivity breeding and release programs have been implemented to help increase the population and protect the endangered species. These programs have had a positive impact on the long-term survival of Andean condors. What will happen if the Andean condor goes extinct? The extinction of the Andean condor will have important consequences both in ecological and cultural terms in the regions where it lives. Ecological impact. The Andean condor plays an important role in its ecosystem by acting as a scavenger by consuming animal carcass. They, they help control the carrion population and maintain a balance in the nutrient cycle in high mountain ecosystems. Change, change in biodiversity. The extinction of the Andean condor could have a cascading effect on the biodiversity of the Andes as changes could arise in the structure and function of mountain ecosystems. Loss of an emblematic species. The Andean condor is a symbol of the Andean region and an integral part of the culture and identity in the Andean countries. It, its extinction will represent the loss of a cultural and spiritual icon. How we help the Andean condor not become extinct? To help the Andean condor not become extinct, you can focus on the following three key actions. Support conservation. Contribute to conservation organization working to protect Andean condors through donations or volunteering. Promote safe carcass handling practice. Educate local communities and hunters about the importance of lead-free hunting and proper disposal of dead animals to prevent lead poisoning. Promote public awareness. Educate others about the importance of condor conservation and promote sustainable tourism. Practice by visiting areas where condors live. These actions contribute significantly to the protection of the Andean condor and its habitat.